Who are we? Elam Kenya. 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 What do we want? To save our planet. What do we?
When you talk of fossil fuel, this includes the crude oil that is used to produce like petrol, diesel, and the rest. So the byproducts of production of petroleum, diesel, and the rest is used to make the agrochemicals. That is the mineral fertilizers. And these mineral fertilizers, when you use them in the farm, they have their own implications to the soils. That is, overuse and misuse of mineral fertilizers, they cause changes in the soil pH. This is why we are talking of increased acidity of the soils that need to be managed. And when we put on mineral fertilizer, there is that change in the soil fertility, the elements of the soil, and more specific, the change of the soil pH, where the soil becomes more acidic. And even if you use more and more fertilizers, that is mineral fertilizers, there is no change in the production that you will have. At the end of it, the fertilizer that you have used will not be used efficiently. And therefore, as Pelham Kenya, we are promoting agroecological practices. This is where different practices can be included in the farm, including crop rotation, use of organic fertilizer, use of the resources that we have within the farm to make, for example, compost, or increase the organic matters in the soil in order to reduce or improve the soil fertility and work on the soil pH. So there is a direct link of agrochemical with fossil fuel, being that after production of petroleum, the waste or the byproducts that come from fossil fuel is used to make the agrochemical or the mineral fertilizer, which we bring to our farmers to use. We are not saying that purely this is wrong to use mineral fertilizer, but we are saying that they have already we have implication in our soil where our soil pH have changed and the acidic of the soil has changed. The soils are very acidic, and the more we use mineral fertilizer, we are not helping. The production is not changing, so we need to change the way we are doing things and use more organic fertilizer, increase more organic matters in our soil to increase the production. So adding more mineral fertilizers to our soil is not helping. That's what we are saying, and it is not productive. We need to use fertilizers efficiently by increasing the organic matters, by using organic fertilizer, use compost and all the organic materials that we can add to our soils to improve it. As Pelham Kenya, we are promoting agroecological practices. In Nakuru, we have member organizations such as Slow Food, MIAP, NECOFA, Baraka Agriculture College, who are promoting agroecological practices. That is to improve the soil health, to reduce the overuse and misuse of chemical pesticides, and as well as production of healthy food that will not have implication to our health, to our environment, to our bodies, and the rest. And so we train farmers on agroecological practices. We promote agroecological inputs as well as organic fertilizer. We have members who are producing compost for sale. We have bokashi. We have organic fertilizer, which are also in the market, including here in Nakuru County. So our main mission as Pelham Kenya is to promote agroecological practices. And so we are having community caravan towards COP28, which is happening in all African countries, most of African countries, to raise voices on the implication of fossil fuels to the greenhouse gases. Fossil fuels have been directly linked to production of greenhouse gases, which is causing climate change. And unless we reduce or we phase out fossil fuels to renewable energy, we are not having any positive impact to reduce the impact of climate change. And therefore, we are saying we phase out fossil fuel, they can go renewable, or we have adequate renewable energy sources that is sufficient for the use. And investors, partners, government should invest more in renewable energy that will help in the reduction of climate change impact, not only in Kenya but also globally.